So I just finished watching something that was an amazing ending to an amazing show. And I've seen a lot of TV shows in my time. And some of the shows, how they ended, were not as good. Were not that great. And the ending to this show, don't get me wrong, there's going to be spin-offs. There's 3 spin-offs in the work. He still has 2 more books to write. And I'm hoping that, soon we'll get, Winds of Winter by George R. R. Martin. And then Spring of Fever. But that ending to a TV show was the best I've ever seen. Now, there's other TV shows that, probably have really good endings to them. For example, there's probably a great ending to Big Bang Theory when that ended this past Thursday. There was probably a great ending to NCIS when that ended. I can't remember when that ended, but when it ended, there's probably a great one for that. When Heroes ended, that was kind of mediocre ending. And then they did a reboot and tried to do it, and it only lasted like 6 episodes or 1 season or something like that. Now, when Walking Dead ends, I'm hoping that it's a great ending. There's still, so much they can do with that show. But, when I stopped watching in season 8, like midway through season 8, at the most, I didn't really, know what to make of it. But from what I've heard, there's still, a season and a half that was great after I stopped watching. Now, I don't know how to judge that because I haven't seen the rest of season 8 and all of season 9. And they're about to start season 10 in February of next year, or in October. So, I don't know how it's going to work out just yet. But that should be interesting. Now, I have seen 1 season of Fear of the Walking Dead. And there's 4 total. And I don't know, some of these shows that I've watched in the past, were great at one point. But time and time again, Game of Thrones stepped up their game. Now, I know a lot of people were, saying that, this wasn't the greatest of seasons and it wasn't, perfect in any way, shape, or form. And that there was I think there was 500,000 or more signatures for petition to redo season 8. But that last episode 6 that I just finished watching, was amazing. Everything they did. And there's still, I'm sure there's, whoever's watched the final episode that happened last night, there's probably still millions and millions of questions that still yet to be answered. Like, is Jon Snow the king beyond the wall? What's going to happen with Sansa as queen in the north? What's Bran Stark going to do as king of the 6 kingdoms? What's going to happen with the show? Even though it's over and there's nothing else they can do, there's still so many questions us Game of Thrones fans have, and maybe they'll answer them in the spin-off shows, or who knows what's going to happen with that whole situation. But it was one of the best episodes I've seen since when Joffrey was killed at his wedding to Marjorie Tyrell. But that's just who I am. I don't want to put the whole thing behind this, but this Game of Thrones season was kind of iffy until that last episode. That last episode opened so many doors, and I can't wait to see all the recaps and all the videos that they have regarding it. I'm about to go watch Katie Wilson's video of her recap of it and see what she thinks of the final episode, because she was kind of knocking it. And don't get me wrong, the first 5 episodes were kind of so-so for me. But that 6th episode was just amazing. The series finale was amazing. Now, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. Bye-bye.